Day 11 of Operation Epic Fury and the Strait of Hormuz is effectively closed. Not legally, not physically, but operationally, completely. The narrow waterway that is 33 kilometers wide at its choke point, through which 20% of the world's daily oil supply and 17% of its liquefied natural gas flows, has been reduced to near zero commercial traffic. On the night of February 28th, within hours of the first US and Israeli bombs hitting Iran, the IRGC transmitted warnings via VHF radio to vessels in the strait stating no ships would be permitted to pass. On March 1st, the oil tanker Skylight was struck by a projectile north of Kasab, Oman, killing 2 Indian crew members and wounding 3 others. On March 2nd, a senior IRGC official confirmed the strait was formally closed. On March 5th, protection and indemnity insurance, the foundational coverage that makes commercial shipping legally and financially possible, was withdrawn for strait transits by NorthStandard, the London P&I Club, and the American Club simultaneously. By early March, tanker traffic that had already fallen 70% went to approximately zero. More than 150 ships are confirmed anchored outside the strait. Crude oil that traded in the mid-$60 range the week before February 28th surged past $100 a barrel for the first time since 2022. Here is the full confirmed picture of what closed it, what Trump announced to reopen it, why analysts say it will not be enough, and what the consequences of an effectively closed Hormuz are for every economy on Earth. The mechanism of the closure is the insurance market, not the Iranian Navy. That distinction is the most important confirmed fact in the entire Hormuz story. Iran did not physically block the strait with naval vessels. Its navy, half destroyed in 11 days of US strikes, does not have the confirmed capacity to impose a legal blockade against a US Navy that has 2 carrier strike groups covering both approaches. What Iran did was create the conditions under which no commercial insurer would cover a vessel transiting. The IRGC attacked ships. It struck the Skylight. It struck the MKD with a drone boat sparking a fire and explosion in its engine room, killing an Indian sailor. It struck the US-flagged Stena Imperative twice at the port of Bahrain, killing a port worker. The Joint Maritime Information Center confirmed the threat level in the strait remains at its highest assessed level. Arne Lohmann Rasmussen, chief analyst at Global Risk Management, confirmed the operational reality directly. It is de facto closed in that no one dares to go through. You can be attacked and you cannot get insurance, or it is extremely expensive, so you have to wait until the security situation is better. The insurance withdrawal is the lock. The IRGC attacks are the key that turned it. Trump's confirmed response came in 2 stages. On March 3rd, he posted on Truth Social that effective immediately, he had ordered the US International Development Finance Corporation to provide at a very reasonable price political risk insurance and guarantees for the financial security of all maritime trade, especially energy traveling through the Gulf. He added that if necessary, the United States Navy will begin escorting tankers through the Strait of Hormuz as soon as possible. He said no matter what, the United States will ensure the free flow of energy to the world. On March 6th, the DFC confirmed a formal $20 billion reinsurance program, deploying maritime reinsurance including war risk in the Persian Gulf on a rolling basis, covering vessel losses up to $20 billion. DFC Chief Ben Black confirmed, "We are confident our reinsurance plan will get oil, gasoline, LNG, jet fuel and fertilizer through the Strait of Hormuz and flowing again to the world." The Lloyd's Market Association confirmed Thursday that offers are being made. Private broker Arthur J. Gallagher confirmed the London insurance market is willing and able to cover ships looking to pass through the strait. The confirmed problem is that insurance is not the primary obstacle. Matt Wright, senior freight analyst at Kepler, confirmed the distinction directly. Tankers are not moving through the strait because they are worried about their physical security. Kanan Thirupathy, partner at Kennedy's Law specializing in shipping and insurance, confirmed the core thing ship owners are thinking about is the real risk of loss. No one goes into the trade if the risk of loss is simply too high. A $20 billion DFC reinsurance program covers financial loss. It does not cover the confirmed IRGC threat to physically strike vessels. It does not cover the unconfirmed but documented concern, confirmed by Reuters as not yet deployed but assessed as a standing threat, that Iran may have laid or may be preparing to lay sea mines in the Strait's navigable channels. RBC Capital Markets confirmed its skepticism. While Trump's comments about insurance caused a pullback in oil prices, we question whether the plan can be pulled off quickly enough. The Daily Caller confirmed the assessment of multiple shipping industry sources. Trump's plan is only a partial fix, and the shipping industry is warning it may struggle to restore confidence while active Iranian attacks remain possible. The economic consequences of an effectively closed Hormuz on day 11 are confirmed across every major consuming economy simultaneously. Oil that ordinarily passes through the strait primarily reaches China, India, Japan, and South Korea, all of which import the majority of their energy through this single 33-kilometer choke point. Japan confirmed its refiners, which obtain 95% of their crude from Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, the UAE and Qatar, have requested government release of emergency stockpiles. South Korea confirmed it capped fuel prices for the first time in years. Pakistan officially requested Saudi Arabia reroute oil supplies through Yanbu's Red Sea port. Iraq, the biggest Middle Eastern oil producer after Saudi Arabia, confirmed deep output cuts because it cannot export through the closed strait. The nationwide average price for regular gasoline in the United States hit $3.11 per gallon on March 3rd, an 11-cent single-day increase confirmed by AAA. Gas Buddy's Patrick DeHaan confirmed consumers have seen gasoline prices surge at one of the fastest rates in years. The Eurasia Group confirmed on March 9th the combination of escalating conflict, ongoing Hormuz disruption, and producer shut-ins indicates the crisis is unlikely to be resolved anytime soon. The alternative routes confirmed by analysts provide partial relief and confirmed insufficient capacity. Saudi Arabia's east-west pipeline, the Petroline, is a 750-mile pipeline delivering oil to Red Sea ports at Yanbu. The Abu Dhabi crude oil pipeline runs 400 miles to a facility on the Gulf of Oman. Both are confirmed. Both can accommodate only a fraction of the volume that ordinarily transits Hormuz on a daily basis. 20% of the world's oil does not have an alternative pipeline. It has a 33-kilometer strait or nothing. The confirmed war consequences of the Hormuz closure are direct and operate on two timelines. In the immediate economic timeline every day, the strait remains at near zero traffic is a day that 20% of global oil supply is not reaching the markets that depend on it, producing upward price pressure that every government with a fuel subsidy, every central bank with an inflation mandate, and every household with a fuel bill is absorbing simultaneously. In the longer strategic timeline, the insurance program Trump announced and the naval escort threat he confirmed are the instruments Washington is using to signal to commercial shipping that the military degradation of Iran's naval and missile capacity has progressed far enough to justify transiting again. Whether that signal is credible enough to move ships before a confirmed ceasefire is the question the 150 vessels anchored outside the strait are answering with their anchor chains still down. Iran has not fired on a commercial vessel in the past 48 hours as of Monday. The JMIC confirmed the threat level has not changed. The insurance is available. The ships are not moving. The strait is effectively closed. And the world is paying for every hour it stays that way, at the pump, at the port, and on every energy futures contract that cleared this week.